Well, everybody, today's video is going to be showing random tapes, number 23 for this video. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's get on with it. Starting with the clamshells, and the rest are slipcovers and caselesses. So, anyways, let's begin. Starting with the Land Before Time tapes I'm about to show right now. This is the tape that I got from Goodwill back in October of 2015, which I had for a very long time. And of course, the clamshell is in terrible condition. But at least the rest of the tape still plays fine. Nonetheless, November 11th, 1994, and printed the 45th week of 1994. And this is the tape that I got from a yard sale back in the summer of 2016. November 2nd, 1995. And printed the 44th week of 1995. And this tape is damaged at the beginning of the movie. But at least the rest of the tape still plays fine nonetheless, so yep. October 14th, 1996. And printed the 41st week of 1996. And this tape I have for a very long time that I got from 2014, which Aunt Sue used to own these tapes. But now it's mine now, which I have since 2014. October 23rd, 1997. And printed the 43rd week of 1997. And I got the tape from Goodwill back in May of 2017, which I got brand new. November 10th, 1998. And printed the 45th week of 1998. If y'all could see it. And here it is. This is the tape that I got from Goodwill back in December of 2015, which is 2 days after Christmas. November 18th, 2000. And printed the 46th week of 2000. November 14th, 2001. And printed the 46th week of 2001. November 14th, 2002. And printed the 46th week of 2002. And this tape has black wheels, which is pretty cool. There. That's better. I don't want the tapes to fall, so yep. 2 more Land Before Time tapes for this video, and then we'll continue on with the other tapes. And of course, Keith Sutherland did the voice of Braun, which is Littlefoot's dad. And Burnett Peters and James Gardner are also in this movie as well. November 11th, 2003. And printed the 46th week of 2003. And this movie right here is okay in my opinion, so yep. And finally, here's the last Land Before Time tape for its collection. March 13th and April 20th, 1997. And the week year code's the 16th week of 1997. If y'all could see it. And now, here are the rest of the tapes I'm about to show. So, anyways, let's continue. And yes, I'll be showing the rest of the clamshells. And then the rest are slip covers and a couple of caselesses. So, yep. And of course, I had the tape for a very long time. September 30th, 1999. good sequel to Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas from 2004. And both Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas are both Disney direct-to-video movies. So, yep. October 11th, 2004. Good Disney direct-to-video movie to the Mickey Mouse franchise. June 21st, 2004. And of course, this tape is recycled from a Power Rangers tape, which is kind of weird, which it's a Buena Vista Home Entertainment reprint, in case you're wondering. So, yep. Kind of cool that I got the tape since 2024, which I had since last year before we moved back to Idaho. So, yep. February 3rd, 2003. Two more clamshells first video, and then the rest are slipcovers and a couple caselesses. So, yep. And I had this tape for a very long time, which I have since 2011. January 26, 2001. Oh. And finally, here's the last clamshell for this video. October 10th and October 11th, 2001. And finally, here are the slipcovers and a couple caselesses that I'm about to show right now. So, anyways, let's begin. Starting with the Dragon Tales VHS tapes that I'm about to show right now. And of course, Dragon Tales is part of my childhood. One of my all-time favorite childhood shows right here. The print date is Independence Day or 4th of July 2000. And the week year code's the 26th week of 2000. June 27th, 2000. And the week year code's the 26th week of 2000. November 9th, 2000, and printed the 45th week of 2000. February 2nd, 2001, and the week year code's the 4th week of 2001. I think the print date is January 26th, 2001. And the week year code's the 4th week of 2001. And finally, here's the last Dragon Tales tape for the collection. August 27th, 2001, and printed the 34th week of 2001. Happy belated 24th anniversary to this movie right here. April 1st, 2002, and printed the 14th week of 2002. Sorry about that, folks. The 2 slipcovers fell. But that's right, though. I fixed it. Had tape for a very long time, which I had since 2011. That I got from my late Aunt Marlene. I think the print date underneath the sticker is March 22nd, 1994. Great movie from 1994 that I've rewatched back in September of 2021. Still a great 1994 movie right here. December 1st, 1994, and the 49th week of 1994. Classic 1968 movie that has Richard Burton, Mary Earn, and Clint Eastwood. July 8th, 1993. And yes, this tape did turn 32 last Monday, so happy 32nd belated 32nd birthday to this tape right here. I will probably rewatch this movie when I get home from Boise, probably the week after. And I will be rewatching another movie in a bit after I record the video for you all. And then I'll upload. Anyways, the print date is August 25th, 1999. And printed the 34th week of 1999. This is the 1956 version of The King and I. And I will be rewatching this movie when I get back home from Boise. Two print dates, April 6th and April 18th, 1991. Printed the 15th week of 1991. Good movie. Good 1997 movie directed by Barry Livingston. This movie stars Dustin Hoffman and Robert De Niro. June 2nd, 1998. Really good, underrated 2002 movie that stars Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson. And I did rewatch it last year. In which that movie's really good, in my opinion, like I said. August 8th, 2002. And printed the 32nd week of 2002. August 29th and September 8th, 1991. There. That's better. I don't want the tapes to fail. And that way I could make some more room here. September 1st and September 20th, 1993. So this is a later pressing. And of course, I've already showed the first three Jurassic Park movies. on my last video if you guys want to check it out. July 20th, 1995. And the week year code's the 29th week of 1995. This is the 1969 version of True Grit, starring John Wayne. This movie has the late Glenn Campbell, Kim Darby, along with Robert Duvall and John Fiddler, who voiced Piglet in Winnie the Pooh. And he also voiced Father Sexton in Robin Hood, the 1973 version. June 17th, 1998, and printed the 25th week of 1998. And I've already shown the remake, which I have on DVD, which I've already shown on my Showing Random DVDs video, if you want to check it out. This is the tape that I have for a very long time, which I have since 2013, January 20th, 1999, and definitely one of my all-time favorite 1988 movies right here. And Diego, if you're watching this is for you. You do have the screener VHS of Rubber Duver's High Noon in the Bathroom, in which this tape has a print date. March 15th, 2004, so printed 9 days after my second birthday. August 3rd, 1998. After I show 3 VHS tapes, I will be showing a few Madeline VHS tapes. So, yep. Columbia Pictures image error. But even though this movie's from TriStar. March 4th, 1999, so printed 2 days before my birthday and 3 years before I was born. And printed the 10th week of 1999. Definitely a classic right here from 1966 that has Haley Mills, Rosalind Russell, and Mary Wiggs. September 16th, 1996. And now, the rest are Madeline tapes, which I'm about to show for after I showed this tape right here. June 21st, 1990. And printed the 24th week of 1990. And now, here are 4 Madeline tapes that I'm about to show right now. No Sony on the back one. No Sony on the back of this tape, unfortunately. But that's alright though. No print date or weaken your code on this tape, since it's a golden book tape. December 15th, 2001. And printed the 51st week of 2001. And finally, here's the last Madeline tape. And here's the last tape for this video. February 22nd, 2002. Well, everybody, there you have it for showing random tapes video number 23. Stay tuned for one more video for the rest of the week. This is Superman Media 2002. See y'all later and have a fun rest of your day.